Hi, Baker Bears. It's Mr. McGill, your principal, with a video announcement. We have just about 2 weeks before the first day of school. As you know, our school begins on September 2nd at 9 a.m. sharp. We're all looking forward to seeing you return. And I wanted to send out a video announcement about some of the things that will be changing and some of the things that will be staying the same as they were in the springtime and as before we shut down, which is just about 18 months ago, if you can still remember that. As I mentioned in my phone message last week, we will be on a full regular day schedule. So beginning at 9 a.m. and ending at 3:07 for grades 1 through 6. Kindergartners get to get out earlier at 12:50, but there will be more information to come just for those brand new kinder families. Just as we had in the springtime, students will be required when they're inside to wear masks, because as we know, we still need to prevent the possible spread of COVID-19, and everybody needs to stay as safe as possible. So we will have to wear masks while we are inside. However, when we are outside, we will not be required to wear masks, which means during recesses and lunches and any other activities that we might have outside. So you will be able to take breaks in that way. We will return to serving hot breakfast and hot lunch here in the cafeteria. So that is one thing we are excited to be able to bring back to students, whereas before we had to send you home with lunches because our day was a little bit shorter, but we will have those hot breakfasts and lunches back. Classes will be full as we are welcoming back every student who is ready to come. So expect to see all of your friends that maybe you weren't able to see while we were on distance learning and school closure, and then in the springtime when we welcome just a few folks back. This year we will not require the students to wear uniforms, so you'll be able to dress comfortably in school appropriate clothes, but you will not have to wear uniforms. And we will have masks for anybody who needs them on any given day. We have small and big sizes, so make sure that if you don't have a mask, that you'll be able to pick one up here in the front. We will continue to do temperature checks before you come onto school campus, and remember, that's just to make sure that everybody is as safe as possible. We will continue to have a care room and a nurse for any students having symptoms, and we will also have COVID testing on site to make sure everybody knows exactly where they are in terms of their own health. We will continue to use best practices with lots of hand washing and hand sanitizing before we leave the classroom and before we enter the classroom. In those good practices that we had in the springtime, we'll continue to do. So teachers will certainly be helping you practice those the first few weeks of school. For some of our families who don't feel entirely comfortable sending their students back to school, there is the option of independent studies / sort of distance learning, what it might look like, and that is through Assembly Bill 130. Referred to as AB 130. Parents should have already received communication from the district about that. And what that option gives you is that if you are a family who doesn't feel entirely comfortable with coming back to school, you can sign your student up for what would look like independent studies. There will be daily Zoom interaction with a classroom teacher, and then an amount of work given to you each day to be completed as well at home. If that's your wish. So again, some families do not feel entirely safe sending their students back, and we totally understand that. That is, everybody has different feelings about returning to school, and so that's one option that we, the school and the school district, are providing. If you need more information about signing up for independent studies through AB 130, please visit our school website, ethelbaker.susd.edu. You can also get information about AB 130 on our school district's website, which is scusd.edu. You can also call the office or reach me by cell phone or email if you have any questions about it. So I just wanted to let you know those are some of the things. That's how this year upcoming is going to look from procedures and rules and guidelines standpoint. We have welcomed some teachers back, getting their rooms ready. The campus is starting to look ready to welcome kids, and we're getting really excited. So with that, 2 weeks to go, and we will be seeing you soon. Have a great Friday.